For me, for us, for everyone.
This is the way. This is the way.
真羅天聖
Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus Graves back again with another reaction to The Mandalorian, this time to Season 3. This time to Episode 6, Chapter 22 of Season 3, Guns for Hire. If you enjoy the upcoming video, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. Head on over to my Patreon, the link is down below in the pinned comment. Also down in the pinned comment is the link to my Discord. All types of good things happening over on those platforms, and with all that being said, let's get on into it. It's interesting that they're giving them this exotic flair, because Quarren can speak English, so... or basic, sorry. But gives a little bit more of a flair. They're amongst each other, not amongst humanoids and anything like that, so they do speak in Quarrenese, or whatever you would call it.
We are not Imperial, either. We are Mandalorian.
This cat from Season 2. And Koska.
You see, we were already hired by a certain Mon Calamari viceroy who has reason to believe you absconded with her son.
Again, Quarren and Mon Cal.
Come with us, Prince.
Prince, so is he a Char?
Honorable.
We are, kid. All it takes is a few credits.
Well, the last one that I know of in the canon was Princely Char. So I wonder if that is, I wonder if that's him. It may have been the same voice actor now that I'm thinking about his voice.
That's quite a fleet.
It took me a long time to assemble it. Axe Woves is their leader now. It's going to take some convincing to get them to join us.
Can't imagine wolves will be happy to see you.
I'll land outside the fleet's perimeter.
So much for that. So, they're also sending Din along. He's not taking off his helmet. Why? So the whole thing about walking between both worlds is like, if that was supposed to be like a placation of, oh, see, hey, why don't we do this? But you're going to take them in and have them probably bathe in the waters. We'll see what the rest of the writing says. But right now,
It's a party! Come! Everyone, special guests!
Jack Black?
Republic Amnesty Program, I was able to help rebuild Plaza 15.
You were Imperial?
Maybe I'm going to sound stupid. I don't think I am. Is that Lizzo?
Weaponry and armor are intrinsic to your culture, are they not?
You want us to eliminate your droid problem?
I knew you would help us.
Hold on there, Your Majesty. We didn't agree.
Yeah, we just figured out what you were saying.
These droids were all reprogrammed to serve the community from...
Christopher Lloyd. That's right. They did say that he got that he was cast for Season 3. If he throws those boxes at her, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, I was if he threw the box at her, I was going to cry.
I am Mandalorian Din Djarin, friend of Ugnaught Kuiil. You will answer our questions and help us with our task. I have spoken. The malfunctioning droids.
There are no such droids.
Your droids are wreaking havoc in the world
They've been
above.
programming them to do so.
We would appreciate your help.
Here are the locations of the droids you seek.
Okay, so maybe they're not. I thought maybe it was a conspiracy.
Halt! This is a restricted area. You are to vacate immediately.
And they went with the Clone Wars voice.
Rest assured, I've had the entire line
Because
of
of course the
loaders
Clone Wars
undergo
voice for the droids is not the same as it was in the prequels.
Location is on file. I wouldn't do...
But this is just, voice is more iconic, I think.
Big word. What are you doing? Sir?
Was this iRobot? I did not murder him. This is reminding me of the chase with Ahsoka and the Martez sisters. That's what it is, Martez. That's such a great arc of the Clone Wars. Mandalorian business, go back to your drinks.
Let me do the talking in there.
Why is that?
You kicking droids is really not helpful.
I figured out which one was malfunctioning, didn't I?
I was going to say it during the elevator ride. I was like, is this personal for you? I'm just making a point. That's all I'm saying. In this little conversation, I was going to say it then, but definitely now. Yes, they're speaking like partners, but they're kind of speaking like partners. Your kind isn't welcome here. Oh no, we don't serve their kind here.
I don't think they get many of our kind here.
Yeah.
What are the chances that they're still active?
They're still active.
No, it's writing.
Rotate the perspective.
Zoom and enhance.
It's illegal. These droids were ordered by an individual, Commissioner Hellgate.
Hellgate?
You're coming with us.
Everyone freeze! Don't make me do it. Corrupt Republic. I didn't give up to the Empire.
Christopher Lloyd is not doing a bad job. It's just he's.
Count Dooku was a visionary. He was cut short in his prime by the Jedi forces.
Christopher Lloyd is not doing a bad job. It's just
Politics.
the man is obviously up there. With up there comes a lack of agility. Freeze, nigga.
We found the cause of your malfunctions.
This planet is unrecognizable. He arrived.
You served my family well.
I am sorry to have disappointed you. Perhaps someday I can earn such forgiveness from your grace.
What is this episode? The kid is the redeeming part of that.
They're Mandalorians. You're their leader. They're going to follow you.
I'm not their leader anymore. Axe Woves is.
And now we're back to literally the same conversation you just had on the ship 35 minutes ago. Not necessarily the same, but nearly the same. They fell away from you. Axe Wolves is their leader now. We think that he's not gonna like saying, "Oh, he's not gonna. I'm not their leader anymore." Like same beats. I'm curious as to what exactly she did. The blade is right here. She did a straight punch, and it didn't. I would assume it didn't cut his armor, but the part that's right here, or his face, I don't know. Alright, that was pretty dope.
But according to our ways, the ruler of Mandalore must possess the dark saber.
Then she shall have it. While exploring Mandalore, I was captured, and this blade was taken from me. Bo-Katan rescued me and slayed my captor. She defeated the enemy that defeated me. Would this blade then not belong to her?
Slight technicality, because it wasn't a full-on battle that you lost, but okay. You were ambushed, but okay.
It would.
Whoa, that green screen was wonky. Okay. Unless I am forgetting something, which is obviously very possible. This technicality that Din brings up shouldn't be a thing. Like I said, that's unless I'm forgetting something. What I do know is how the story has visually framed the passing of the Darksaber. That this isn't something like, oh, you got ambushed and you got, captured, blah, 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 blah. It's like, then, oh my gosh, now the Darksaber belongs to the person that ambushed me. No, it has to be a, what's the word? An organized, I don't want to necessarily say organized fight. But that it would have to be a skirmish. The way the story has framed it from the Clone Wars to here and Rebels, that it's framed it like an Agni Kai, if anybody knows Avatar: The Last Airbender, or I challenge you to a duel, whatever, like she did with wolves here, It's framed that way. However, it would also stand to reason that if, like, when Maul had it in the Clone Wars, and then he lost it way before. The Darksaber was not in his possession when he fought Ahsoka, but if he did have it in his possession when he fought Ahsoka, is that Agni Kai rules? Is that I challenged you rules? No, it's not. But it is a one-on-one fight is a one-on-one skirmish that is being happened face to face, not an ambush. Not a sneak attack, which is what happened to Din. A sneak attack and an incapacitation. That's one thing. Second thing, you heard me say during the reaction, what is this episode? And it's truly going back to the episode 3 of what is the impact that is happening in the story. Now, is it giving you elements? Certainly, like season 3, like episode 3 did. You're seeing the effects of what this New Republic is, asking the question, is the New Republic really any different from the Empire? Things of that nature, political machinations, political intrigue, political moving, of which, sure, let's develop this and see how it goes, but then not only see how it goes, how is this affecting the story of Din Djarin and now Bo-Katan? In a similar sense, but lesser so, in this episode, yes, we're seeing, okay, there are separatist sympathizers, as with Hellgate. So you're seeing remnants of the Empire, remnants of the separatists are, below the surface, in hiding. Okay, fine. Malfunctioning droids, and this thing is and okay, but what is the impact on the story as we see it as needed to go to Axe Woves? Now, the response may be, oh, because of the system. I know what they said. I know what the story was trying to contrive. Why? Once again, as I said last episode in the review, you have the armorer having her take her helmet off, disregarding the creed of which they hold and adhere to, because she walks in both worlds, yet her pitch is twofold. One, that Din Djarin is just as much of a Mandalorian as she is, because he took the creed and walks the way like their ancestors did. So what is the purpose of taking her helmet off if she is proclaiming this to these Mandalorians? And as I said, twofold. Secondfold, you're trying to bring over to this group, of which are you going to have them take the creed and follow the way? In which case they would have to keep their helmets on. In which case, why is Bo removing her helmet to walk in both worlds? What is happening in this episode? I mentioned the fact of when they were going on the shuttle. That's what I'll call it. Is when they were going on the shuttle of you're hitting similar beats of what of dialogue that you were saying in the ship. And you could have just gone from the ship to Axe Woves, and as I said, I know what the story was trying to contrive in the Jack Black Lizzo storyline. But other than reinforcing Din Djarin's disdain for droids, of which has already been clearly shown, other than showing that there are separatist lingerings or people that are against the New Republic, which you've already established and shown in episode 3, that whole storyline is nothing but a redundancy. Therefore, of minimal impact on the story. Therefore, why is it here? If this season is anything like the other seasons, I'm assuming that it will have 8 episodes as well, in which case, we only have 2 left. We shall see where this goes. Right now, it's looking like the weakest season. Due to redundancy, due to story elements that have minimal to no impact on the story in any way, shape, or form. Once again, we'll see what these last 2 hold. Due to character incongruities, such as the Armorer, these last 2 episodes, her decision-making. And you could say, well, it's her decision-making, but her decision-making has a bit, going back to the word impact, a huge impact, seeing as how the fact that these are their beliefs that they hold dear. The first episode of this season was called The Apostate. What are you an apostate from if not your beliefs of which you hold dear, of which you are now going against for reasons? We'll see what the last 2 hold. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there, my short films, reactions, reviews, video essays, Graves plays, all that good stuff that's on there, and much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.